If you want to look great on video, you need to hold the camera steady. And I love this latest purchase from Amazon. It's the Accmor tabletop monopod selfie tripod combo deal, and I'm loving it. I'm going to go through why I love it. So first thing is, it does work as a selfie stick. Just like any other selfie stick, it extends, and you could clip your iPhone or whatever it is device onto the end. Mine came with 2 of these little clips, but I think it's supposed to come with 1. I think they just accidentally threw an extra one in there. But I do like this. It has this nice little, the top, it's just a very simple mechanism here. But I've seen very similar tripod or very similar connectors or adapters for iPhones and whatnot, but this little piece falls out. This piece is not going to fall out the way they've designed it, so that's great. Working my way down, they also have this little screw here so that you can unscrew the top without having to go in circles, which can sometimes be a little bit of a pain in the butt. This isn't huge, but it's a nice feature to have. It does have the ability to lock it into different angles, but it's not continuous. That is one thing I fault with this, is that I can't get it the exact angle sometimes. If you're using it as a selfie stick, that doesn't matter as much, but when you're using it as a tripod, that can come in. But because this is so large, you can usually get just a little bit of angle on your phone to compensate for that. But it's got 3 sections, so it gets really long. And it's pretty sturdy when it's really long. I don't know if you can even see. I'm just really far from the camera here. So here we go. That's coming up to just about my chest here. So it's and stable, really strong. So, and these little clips, I like the way these work for a tripod. Definitely a good way to clip it. Like I said, it works as a monopod if you were just to set it on something. And this is actually a great way, I think, to operate a pretty stable video, is to take it, set it up, and just rest it on your belt line. And that way you've got kind of this spot where it's holding steady against your body. And then when you move around, you don't have that jiggle. I mean, just using a monopod or just using a selfie stick is going to improve that. But if you rest it against your body and hold it at a 45-degree angle, it really is amazing how much it removes the jiggle from those handheld shots. It does have a remote, which is nice. That's a Bluetooth remote that you can connect to your phone. And it comes with a tiny little charging cord for that Bluetooth remote. And so it's got 3 buttons, and I guess 2 of them only work on certain Android phones, but you can start and stop the video or the phone with the big button. And it comes out, which is a nice feature. It sticks in here. It's pretty tight in there, so I don't think it's going to fall out. But you can take it, and if you're using it as a tripod, say on a table 5 or 6 feet away from you, you can operate the start and stop button. And what's great about that is that you don't have to then edit your footage where you're reaching over and pushing start or stop. And by having it be separate like this, you can do this from a few feet away. Now, it does, like I mentioned, work as a tripod. So you can here add on these feet to the bottom, and then they fold out. So you can rest that on something. Now, it's not tall enough to be a tripod from the ground. So either if you're sitting down on a chair, you can use this from the ground, or if you're standing up, you can probably put this on a counter and it'll be high enough for you. And it does have this little thing here to allow you to bend it around. It's not perfect. It's not completely like a really hard locking mechanism. So you can see I can still move it around a little bit when it's supposedly locked, but it's much easier to move when it's unlocked. And it does fold down completely. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it does go 90 degrees. So the other thing, it does come with a little bag. I don't know, maybe that's important to you, not important to me. It comes with this guy, which will allow you to use your iPad or larger devices. Work pretty well, and I think I could probably pull these foam pieces off here to get my iPad, which is inside a case, to get it to fit in there. But actually I was able to make it work just by kind of clamping it down and holding my iPad steady. And this actually is a pretty good mechanism here for locking it in place. And lastly, they do provide even a adapter to work with your GoPro so that you can hook your GoPro up to this guy. So overall, I am very happy. 5 stars on this guy. I've only had it for a couple days, but I've really been enjoying it. And just wanted to get this video out there for you guys. If you're looking for this type of device that kind of does everything, highly recommend this Accmor tripod selfie stick monopod remote.